Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Jeetje. I'm the Twinny Stitcher here on Flosstube and on Instagram, and this is a channel about cross stitch. This is going to be my third update video, and today is August 28, 2020. It's the end of August, which means the end of Arbitrary August. Officially it still has 3 days, but it's the end of the third and fourth week. So I'll give you an update on my progress in the past 2 weeks, the projects I worked on, and then I'm going to talk a bit about plans for the next two weeks. Last week, the 2 weeks, it was Arbitrary August, which means I spun a wheel and to decide which projects I would be working on. I was planning to work on 7 different projects. I only got 5. It were 2 busy weeks and, well, life happened. And I filmed a whip parade, which also took away from my stitchy time. But that's okay, I really enjoyed that one. So first up was the fire truck. It used to be a Vervaco kit, which my sister made for my nephew, and I only have the pattern left. So I'm using the cover page to see which colors I would use, and I'm stitching it on 18 count 2/1. I really love it. I worked in the flames, in the faces, I did a bit on the hose. Really love how it's turning out. I did a total of 395 stitches on this one. Really had to get used to the paper chart again. I almost only been working on full coverage charts in the past few months, and that's in Pattern Keeper. So I really had to get used to the chart again, but really enjoying it as well again. So this one's coming out next week as well. I would like to finish it this year. Second project. I got 395 stitches on that one. I'm not sure I mentioned that. Next one was the QS Sleepy Time. And Heaven and Earth Designs. This was a new start. I started this 2 weeks ago. Artwork by Ciro Marchetti, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I love it. I'm stitching it on 25 count, 1/1, full cross, of course. And, oops, that's the wrong one. Here it is. Only 3 colors in yet. But I love it. I really, really love it. I did 432 stitches on it, which got me to 0.46%. Really enjoy stitching on this one as well. Next one was the QS Hansel Gretel, artwork by Gustafson, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This was also a new start this month. I started this at the beginning of August. It's a really small chart. And here's how far I've gotten. You can barely see the difference, but there are already 4 colors in here. And a large chunk of black. I did a total of 232 stitches on this one, which got me to 4.1%. The next one I worked on was Holding Hands. Oh. It's a dimensions kit. I'm using the kit floss, but I'm not using the kit fabric. It was 14 count Aida and I didn't like how stiff it was. So I'm stitching this on 32 count Evenweave. And I've been working in the background. I really had hoped to have a little bit more time on this one, but well, life. It was a bit hard to stitch on this part. It was 4/2 half stitch, and it looks a bit bulky. Well, it looks better now, but not sure. Maybe I'm going to take it out and redo it 2/2. Not sure yet. It's definitely coming out this year again. Next project was, oh, of course, the Yoshi. The one that got the most progress. I don't have the cover page. I found this pattern on a blog. I'm gonna link it below. It's from Jeetje Borduurt. It's a Dutch cross stitcher as well, and she posted it on her blog. It's the Yoshi, Home Sweet Home. I've got a total of 980 stitches on this one, so I'm really pleased with that. And there's a tea stain over there. My daughter put a tea bag on top of it. Luckily it's all on the side, so it will wash out, and if not, it won't show in the frame. Really pleased with the progress on this one. I already used 3 skeins of the green. So many green stitches. Not done yet. So I have to get another skein. Then going forward, my plans for the next 2 weeks. I've been participating in several challenges. One of them is the 22,000 in 2022 from the Full Coverage Fanatics Facebook page. I was using the lamb for it, but I only stitched 2,000 stitches thus far. So I did the math. There are 17 weeks left in 2022, which means I have to do an average of 1,200 stitches a week to meet my goal, which means for 2 weeks it's going to be 2,400 stitches. It should be doable. So the coming 2 weeks, this one is this chart, Lamb, custom chart, charted by Michele, Heaven and Earth Designs. This is going to get at least 4 days to get my 2,400 stitches. So I hopefully still can finish the challenge this year. This is my starting point. Let's see if I can get it all in frame. Let me adjust. I'll be working on this area around the star and hoping to finish this column. Well, not finish it, start this column. We'll see how far I can get. It would also be the first time that I would finish the 20 something in 20 something challenge, so we'll see. I'm also thinking of working on one non-full coverage project every 2 weeks. Because of Arbitrary August, I spun a few non-coverage pieces I haven't worked on in a very long time, and I really enjoyed it. So in the coming two weeks, I'll also be working on this one. I'll give it 2 days. I don't have a stitch count goal, just 2 days. See how far I can get. I would really like to finish it. So, well, not in the coming 2 weeks, but this year. Next one I'll be working on is Mini Quiet Reflection. Artwork by Lisa Parker, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I only have a tiny start on this one, just a few rows, and I would like to get a few more. Still working on the top in the background. I would like to get at least 2 more rows. So I'll give this 3 days. Let's see how far I can get. Maybe using a different color than 939. Next one is Literate Dragon. Also in Heaven and Earth Designs. Artwork by Randal Spangler. This is one of my older charts. And this is my starting point. Sorry about the wrinkles. I've been using a hoop and stitching in hand on this one. That's my starting point on this one. And I'll be working, of course, on the Yoshi again. And I'll be working on Cue a Sleepy Time. I would like to get to at least 1% on that one. So, we'll see. That's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. And see you next time. Bye. Happy stitching.